Hello, I'm Jared. Today I want to inform you about the statistics of cannabis. And cannabis has many names, marijuana, cannabis, grass, whatever. It has so many names, but it is actually one of the most used illegal drugs in the United States, with approximately 22 million users and with about the population of New York each month. Research shows that 1 out of 10 marijuana users will become addicted, and this goes for the people that begin using it before the age of 18. With cannabis is its chemical compound tetrahydrocannabinol, aka THC. And as far as we know, there are 2 types of strains found in cannabis, which is sativa and indica, which both have different effects made to help with either calming down and helping you stay chill, where the other is actually found to help you focus and stay alert. It is with these listed reasons, using cannabis could also help control seizures, help control moods, help manage pain, and also slow down cancer cells, and many other reasons. Most people know that the only way to ingest it is by smoking it, which is actually incorrect, because there are actually many ways. One of the actually most creative ways is infusing it with food and making it into oil, and many other ways that are actually being discovered on how to ingest cannabis. But as I say this, medical marijuana has been shown to be addictive and has led to substance abuse. This should not be taken lightly. People should not abuse cannabis. Recent research estimated that approximately 3 out in 10 of people who use marijuana abuse it. For people who begin using marijuana before the age of 18 are most likely to abuse it, actually. Marijuana use directly affects the brain, especially the parts of the brain that's responsible for the memory of planning and attention, which actually Marijuana use directly affects the brain, especially parts of the brain that are responsible for memory learning, attention, decision making, coordination, emotion, and reaction time. And long-term frequent marijuana users have been linked to increased risk of psychosis and schizophrenia among many users. Why do people use cannabis? Well, for many reasons. Curiosity, peer pressure, the desire to fit in with friends among common ones. But those who have already begun smoking cigarettes and doing alcohol both are increased increased risk of using marijuana as well. And people who have untreated mental health disorders such as depression, anxiety, conductive disorder, and ADHD, who have experienced trauma, are at increased risk of using marijuana and other drugs at an early age. For some people, it is actually using it as a coping mechanism for anxiety, anger, depression, boredom, and other unpleasant feelings. But in fact, being high can also be a way of simply avoiding problems and challenges of growing up. Research also suggests that family members use alcohol and drugs play a strong role in whether the young person starts using drugs. Parents, grandparents, and older siblings are models that children follow. One of the main long-term effects or short-term effects could be impaired memory, lower IQ, and many other symptoms. The best thing to do is conduct more research about and find out what cannabis can do to certain illnesses. When tested, it can be used and distributed to the person who has the said illness or mental disorder. We have discovered that many types of illnesses can be discovered and different cures of illnesses can be used other than marijuana or any other addictive substance. In conclusion, I see marijuana not more as just a drug, but also as a medicinal plant. But as long as it's used in a controlled and responsible way, and be prescribed as a less addictive source of relief, and maybe with enough research we can find many other ways we can use cannabis. Side. I have Kahoot. Just give me like 1 second.
We're a Kahoot proud. How do you get it?
How do I know food? Just type in food that day. Because yeah.
I know, the beginning intro music to Kahoot, you start listening to it before it even starts. Maybe your Kahoot had some cannabis.
Dumb.
Here, okay.
Start on the left, blue button, Groovy. We'll see who knows their cannabis material.
I don't.
Waiting for the buzz. Kahoot's taken over my seat. You may, yeah, you may begin, yeah.
And 3, 2, 1.
All right, you bet. See that? I'm just kidding.
Okay, hit next, top right, thanks. I know, then you have to go to lunch
I have to
soon.
do it manually.
I know. And one more time.
I do it again.
Paper cuts?
That's funny. We can't. Oh, didn't need to talk about it.
I'm sorry. WT. No.
Almost not.
I think you take a review on this one.
Well, again, I did base it on statistics.
I don't know. It's insane, I had 10 people smoke weed up there.